The status bar, as you might expect, appears at the bottom of your application to provide status information. Let's create a new application called status bar. And in the view, in main window, we will create an instance of status bar. We'll give it a name, and we'll set the vertical alignment to bottom so that it aligns with the very bottom of the application. Let's also set the background to beige. The status bar is populated with status bar items. Let's make just a little bit more room here. The first status bar item that we're going to add will be a text block that will serve as a prompt. Next to the text block, we'll add another status bar item, and this will be a progress bar. We haven't looked at progress bar yet, but it's pretty straightforward. We'll give it a width and a height, give it a name. I used a self-closing tag. Let's go ahead and make that a regular tag because we have elements that we want to put inside the progress bar. Specifically, we want to put a trigger which will fire off a storyboard and give us animation. Animation is covered later in this course, but hang in there for now. This is pretty straightforward. The event trigger wants to know what event it's being triggered by, and in our case it's progress bar loaded. And what will fire when progress bar loaded event is raised is to begin the storyboard. The storyboard just lays out what animation changes need to occur. The animation that we're going to implement with this storyboard is a double animation. That means that it works on a value of type double. The target is the progress bar. The property that we're going to affect is value. And we're going to set the value from 0 to 100 over 10 seconds. You'll see how that works as the progress bar becomes animated over a course of 10 seconds. Let's add a separator. That's just a line, and then another status bar item. Notice with text block that we can put the actual text between the open and closing tag if we choose to. So we have the progress bar, then a separator, then a text block that gives us the status that we're online, and one more status bar item. This one we're going to have be horizontal alignment of right, which will push it to the right-hand edge of our status bar. And in that status bar item, we'll add a button. That button will be a help button, and let's give it a click event of help click. That's our entire status bar. We can go to the code behind and implement that button just as we would any other button. And so when the user clicks the help button, we're going to show a simple message box. Let's run the application. We immediately see the animation of the progress bar. We can click the help button. The help dialog appears and the animation continues. We can close the help dialog